Welcome to 3 Minute Thoughts. So in a previous video, I mentioned Doctor Who and how it has different showrunners. 3 specifically different showrunners, and Russell T Davies, Steve Moffat, and Chris Chibnall. And Russell T Davies is coming back, as I understand it, as the new showrunner again. And I want to talk about the positive and negatives of each of those. So first, Russell T Davies. He did a great job bringing the show back, but he introduced an element to the show that didn't exist before, and that was romance. The Doctor never had romantic encounters with anyone, even like his crewmates or anything like that, in the old series. That emotional romance, that was something that he introduced. He also introduced having an overarching, like slowly build up into like a big connection bad at the end. And there are positives and negatives to both of those, because Steve Moffat, who he's great at making really spooky scenes, tried to emulate by having like hidden gems to like have an overarching thing. He could not pull it off. He was not good at that thing. He was good at one-off episodes that were spooky, but that's also his fault, is that if every episode is spooky, then none of them are spooky. It just washes it out. You need to have a build-up and down, so you need to have some break episodes. He couldn't do that. He also kind of tried to do the romance. That was a negative because he was trying to follow up in that footsteps of Russell Davies, and it didn't work as well either. And then Chris Chibnall was the third showrunner, and he definitely went old school with the kind of plots and elements. I feel he also had a fault in that he like looked at the trap of, okay, you had one companion, there must be a romance, so let's try to get rid of that. You have 2 companions, then there's a love triangle. Oh, we got to get rid of that. So he threw in a new Doctor and 3 companions. And I know Doctor Who is an ensemble piece with lots of characters, and especially like every single episode has like brings new characters in and they die or something happens, and then the main characters leave and go to a new episode where you have an ensemble of new characters and so forth and so on. Well, he already had the ensemble traveling around, which I feel detracted. It would have been better if he just had like one companion, and then but people would have the expectation from the previous series of trying to have a romance. It was a bad catch-22 that he was stuck in. I don't know what his solution should have been, but having all the characters that he had, I don't feel was a good solution. And even though he had bonkers episodes with like all these various things happening, yeah, he went a bit too far. It'll be interesting to see what happens with Russell T Davies coming back. And will that restudy things? What's going to happen? Who knows? We'll find out in years from now, because it always takes years. But those are my thoughts. I probably have more on this, but not today. Have a good one.